Welcome to the show.
This guy got a mistletoe belt on.
Gosh, that is bad.
The whole plane smells like weed. Those were the days. It's a joke, you idiot. Looked in the mirror, I'm like,
Good old innocent fun. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Troublemakers, the podcast where each week we bring on a guest and they tell crazy stories about their lives. I'm Dylan Krasinski. With me today, I will say Dom is I think dying.
Yeah, after explaining that, because you said we, and it sounds like everybody thinks you got schizophrenia.
I will say, yeah, dude. Dom, to the people who watch, who love Dom will be back, but we had to put a couple in the bank because of our schedules and shit. So he's been sick all week. I call him. He's like, hello, and I know everybody's gonna fucking hate that Dom isn't here. I can tell from the views.
This is gonna spike in Liverpool. This,
I hope so, dude.
But we're all poor there, so it's like 10 people around one laptop. It's still one view.
Oh, God damn
but
it.
the eyes are on it. Yeah.
At least we get that, dude. But with us, returning guest from Liverpool.
You're damn right.
Kyle Legacy, baby, wearing his hot Jalen Brunson jersey.
Let's fucking go. Extra medium for the ladies at home.
Is that what it is?
No, I don't know what it is. A large or something. Yeah, 48.
Okay.
So autistic.
Yeah, there you
sizing.
go. It's nice.
Ring-a-ding-ding. It's good to be back. How are we, everybody?
Here comes the king.
So sponsored by the most lesbian drink in the world, Squirt.
Oh, dude. I'll tell you, I bought like a 12-pack of those. Like it must have been 3 months ago at this point.
No, you can't shift them?
I go, I'll try it. I go, I hate them. It's got a weird aftertaste, right?
It is for sure. It's like it's vaginal backwash. That's what I'm saying it is, yeah.
I thought it would be like, it's grapefruit, so I thought it would be tart, almost like a San Pellegrino, you know?
I mean, this is the zero sugar. You didn't see that, did you? Obviously.
I'm super health conscious, man. Come on. What are you talking about? I'm all about healthy behaviors, dude. This is a Diet Coke right here.
What is that? Is that hula hoops in there or ice? What is that?
Yeah, some ice cubes and a Diet Coke.
Killing it, lad. Honestly, we're both athletes, aren't we, really?
Dude, I'm a hell of an athlete.
You know what I mean? I played basketball today. You thought about playing basketball today. So similar.
I brought it up. The next time you come, I want to play. Dude, you know what it is? I do this. You know Luke Tuma?
Yeah.
He always
I love that kid,
would rip on me about this because it is true.
Yeah.
But I am a hell of an athlete.
Yeah.
I have incredible hand-eye coordination. If I was like 70 pounds less, I'm convinced. I used to say this to my buddy. I would be like, dude, if I was 6'5", I'd be in the NBA.
Oh, I was like, if I was black, I'd be in the NBA for sure. Yeah,
6'5", dude. If you told me as a kid, like, oh, you'll be 6'6" when you hit your growth spurt, I would have I played and I was good enough, but never great. And,
I still think you wouldn't play. You'd just be happy having the big dick. I think you'd be like set on the bench with this big dick. You'd be laughing.
Why not, dude?
Yeah.
That's the dream.
Could I do? It's like I play like outdoors here, but depends on the weather, obviously. And then there's this thing. It's called indoorhoops.com, and they have them in like most cities in America. And you just like pay like $10, and then you get like an hour and a half, and like you allocate your spot. So you rocked up today, 15 people, 5-on-5. And then we won like 7 straight games.
Full court. What are we doing?
No, but it's like, we're all 30 and 40, so it's like that weird like high school full court where the tip touches like the 3-point line. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like a full court shot is just a deep free, really. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
Yeah.
You ever show up like 3-on-3, 2-on-2, and people are like, full court, let's run it. And you're like, what are we doing, dude? I want to walk and pass the ball, get some like nice little like I'll put the boosters on for a nice little screen and roll, and then I'll roam the 3-point line. You know,
is it like literally? It was me, and then as soon as I got there, I was like, this lad's Irish for sure. Like he was like pale as hell, and me and him were both talking. We're like, I'm so fucking hungover. It's like, so am I. And then all these black dudes are running to his sides and stretching.
Oh
we're
my
like,
God.
we're gonna be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, dude.
And then I was just talking so much shit. Nobody knows what I'm saying either.
Yeah,
so like,
I barely do.
They're angry at first, but then they're like, oh no, he's kidding. So it's all right. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Dude,
so
it is.
I'm calling this guy. He looked like Mike Bibby today. Oh. Yeah, but he was not happy about it whatsoever.
Oh my God!
I'm like, that's kind of a compliment. You know what I mean?
Calling a black guy Mike Bibby is like the most insulting thing you could say.
No, I think he was like maybe like what's that like white oven? It's like not Spanish, Cuban or something. Like whatever Pitbull is.
Yeah, sure.
He's like that.
That's
you know
fair.
what I mean? Yeah, so like
That works.
He's got the hops of a white dude, but he can dance a little bit. You know what I mean? He can slip through a screen, get the salsa. Yeah.
Playing a little merengue, you know? That's nice, dude. Nice. Dude, so you gotta I gotta hear this story. I just want to jump right into it, man.
This is the first. I mean, obviously, I've told the people that were there last night, but you're the first
Sure.
person that I've told. It's sick. So I'm doing Comedy Village. It's in like fucking Times Square or whatever. And then, well, before it was me and my mate. And she'd done the earlier show and she was meant to be doing the next show. And then they were like, oh, only one of you can go on. And I was like, well, I'll do it. That's a simple business decision. You know what I mean? You're a woman. I'm hilarious. So she's like, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Because I'm staying with her anyway in Queens. And then I'm on stage and like, you know what I mean? I'm doing my thing or whatever. There's like there's a black dude who's like white and black in the front row.
Sure.
So I'm like, you know what I mean? You got all their powers, none of their weaknesses and all that stuff. He's like, I'm black from the waist down. I'm like, oh, so you can hoop, but you can still hold the clipboard. You know what I mean? You can still hoop, but you can be the team manager if you get injured.
Yep.
So we're doing all that sort of stuff. Like, I saw how big his dick is. Like, I'm in the crowd with the wireless mic and all that. Like, I'm trying to find the biggest dick in the room. I don't know why, but it was funny. And then as I'm getting off stage, I was walking off, like I've high-fived the black dude at the front row. And then some bald guys, like, good sets. He's on next, I guess. I'm like, oh, sick. Yeah, I'm like, nice one, lad. And then I'm walking to the back and everybody's filming their fucking cameras. And I'm like, what's going on? And then I hear, welcome to the stage, Bill Bear. So I turn around, I'm like, what the fuck? And then everybody's got their phone. I'm in everybody's phone.
Wow.
He can't follow me. He cannot follow me. Like, I'm screaming at these phones. He can probably still hear it on stage. I'm like, he cannot follow me. And then he goes on stage and, like, obviously, you know what I mean? He kills and all that. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But I mean, I was watching it, but then I didn't want to be like, in case he was bombing it, would ruin it for me. You know what I mean? Because obviously he's trying out new stuff. He doesn't care. So he's killing. Then he starts talking about politics. I'm like, oh, fuck, I got no idea. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to fucking gaslight these liberal bitches like you are. So,
come on, dude. Jesus, dude. No.
Like a call back to someone that wasn't even on air. Nobody's doing that.
Nobody's doing
I believe that's called snitching.
Actually. Yeah, that's just called being a rat.
She's never come back. Shut up. And then so then I'm outside just having a ciggy, and like I guess he gets off stage and he's like got his bouncer with him or whatever. He just looked like I thought his mate was a comedian. He's like, he looked like, you know, like in Sopranos, where they're like, none of the gangsters are in shape, are they?
Yeah, they just
like there's Christopher Moltisanti who's on heroin, and the rest are all fat as fuck. It was like that. You're like, what's he gonna do? Yeah,
dude, it's so funny that the only relatively in shape person on that whole show is on drugs. Is just a fucking brutal drug addict.
And then you got they're probably Tony Soprano, obviously.
It's a sickness.
But then Paulie, who's the one that's probably could fight like 50 years ago. Like he's 70 years old now, you know what I mean? And so then they walk out, and then as Bill Bear's leaving, I'm just there. I mean, and I said, you couldn't let me have it, could you? You couldn't let me have the best set of the night. I bombed twice before this. I did angry bombs as well because Liverpool lost. So I was in the Liverpool top, and he's like, nah, that was good set. He was like, I was nervous before I went on. And I was like, I'll take that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I was like, oh shit, lad. And then I'm just like, I'm Kyle, whatever. And then Brian comes out and he's there chilling. And then I don't know if he spoke to the other comedians inside, but I think I was the only comedian he spoke to.
Oh wow.
I think he was the only one I think he was the only one he saw as well.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, he's like, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Liverpool and all that. And then he's like, what do you think of the game today? So we were just talking about the game. So he knows a bit about football. I had to correct them a few times. He was like, they're all going to China now. I was like, they're going to Saudi, but whatever. They probably all look the same to you, Bill Bear, whatever. And then that was it. And it was just a nice little interaction, dude. You know what I mean? Like, where you're like, I'm not a massive Bill Bear fan, but I mean, I'd still put him probably top 5 in the world. You know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not. I used to listen to that
at one
Monday
point.
Morning
He
podcast.
was the best.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, of course. You know? And he'd still be top 5 now, would he not?
Yeah,
be?
easy.
So yeah, it was just sick, and then fucking we just have a little riff and roasted each other a little bit and stuff, and being Irish and Scouse and all that. I'm like, you're like. I don't know what we're talking about, because, you know, all the Americans think they're Irish, but they're fucking not. You know what I mean? They've never been there. Yeah. Like, I'm from Liverpool. I'm closer to Irish than them. Dude, you know what I mean? Like, I could swim to Ireland if I wanted. Like, yeah.
You're also here in the most Irish time in the States. We're a week away from St. Paddy's Day, and that is when things get fucking crazy. Everybody runs around like, dude, I'm not Irish, but you know what? I'm going to be drinking like a fiend this weekend.
Yeah.
If you're listening last weekend, but you know, I'm probably extremely hungover.
I'll be dead by then, probably. So when this comes out, there'll be an immemorial. Too many Guinnesses.
You're going to a wedding. What is your family's getting married on St. Patty's Day?
My cousin's on the Saturday.
Okay.
So I think it falls on the Monday this year, but you're right. It's all
brutal.
Weekend, isn't it?
Monday.
Yeah, so. But yeah, no, I was sick meeting Bill Burr. I'll show you the video afterwards. Let's see, you see my face. I'm just walking off, ready to be like, ready for people to say good set, you know, as they do. Nobody cares. And I'm like, what the fuck?
If you send it to me, I'll put it in the episode.
Oh, yeah, I will do, yeah. It's so good, yeah.
That's great, dude.
And then I met, I don't know if this is a claim to fame, Greg Giraldo Jr. His dad was like a comedian.
Oh, yeah.
He was a nice
around.
Kid. He hosted for it, yeah. So.
Nice guy.
I'm doing a show after this, and then I got Comedy Village again. And then I said to Bear, are you doing this tomorrow? He said he might do, so.
Dude,
Comedy
he's been,
Village.
I don't know what's going on. He's been bouncing around, just dropping into.
He's doing a play here, he said.
He is. You know what he's doing? Glenn Ross
That's
or
the one,
something with him, Kieran Culkin, and
Yo, I love that Kieran Culkin.
Bob Odenkirk.
Have you seen Dead Pain yet or something?
No, the one he just won the Oscar for.
It's fucking great. I watched it on the plane. It's sick.
I got to see that, dude. No, I just tried to. I didn't watch. I used to watch all the Oscar movies, and I just tried to watch Amelia Perez. I don't
know who's won really this year. I only follow. I know that because I like some Succession, so I know he won. But
Amelia Perez is the one with Zoe Saldana about the cartel guy who is trans. He's like fucking just, he's a guy and he's killing people, and then he wants to retire from the cartel, so he becomes a woman.
What? Is this a true story?
No.
Oh, because I was like, why don't people do? Why
it's
don't
kind of a
gangsters
cool.
do that? Yeah.
To be honest, if I pitched that, I would be like, that's kind of a cool, fun story. But then they turn it into a musical.
Give me that Sopranos season 10 where
Tony's just a lady. He's like, hey, let me lick your clam.
But he's still the wife beater and all that. Yeah.
So they do. They turn it into a musical. I made it 10 minutes. There were 3 songs in the first 10 minutes. I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And it's all in Spanish, so I'm like,
what?
You can't even look at your phone because I'm following the lyrics of the songs to try to figure out what's going on.
Like at a push, I watched that Parasite. That was good, but I can't be reading the subtitles. I can't be doing that. Yeah, nah, that's barbaric.
But yeah, I got to be into it. But like that movie, I was just watching because it got nominated for like 13 Academy Awards.
Yeah.
Which is like the most ever, tying the most ever.
Yeah.
And all of the reviews are like, this movie is atrocious. It's horrible.
Oh, so even the reviews were
dude.
But it won did it win? She won Best Actress, or it didn't win Best Picture?
I think Zoe Saldana won for Best
Actress.
Supporting Actress, maybe. But I think that's all they won.
Okay, all right.
But it won a bunch
Which
of Golden
one
Globes,
Best
too.
Movie then?
Best movie was Honora. It's one Mickey Madison or Mickey Madison. She's like a stripper or something. It's like Russian kind of thing. But in America, it's like, you know, like Staten Island kind of Coney Island vibes.
Oh, okay. Fair
She's
enough.
like, you know.
I mean, I know all about Russian strippers. I've met a few of them.
Obviously,
yeah.
There you go.
Of course, the hardest working strippers in the world, I would say, the Russian ones.
Smacks you for not getting a boner. The only ones who
they
are like,
put a cigarette in your mouth.
You don't like me. You don't like this. Well, let me touch you a little bit more. You don't like it. I'll cut
She's
you
got
up.
a bucket of spit next to her. Do it.
Oh my god! You don't like when I touch you like that, dude. I've gone out with Russians before.
Yeah,
they are aggressive.
Oh yeah, big drinkers. For sure.
They're fun, but I went out with this one girl who was Ukrainian, and she very clearly was like didn't care who I was. She just cared about my wallet, which had like $100 in the bank account at the time. I would be like, hey, you want to go to this like bar? Seems cool, fun. Like they got like tacos. She'd be like, no, why don't we go to this place? And I'd look it up. It's like the best cocktail bar in Manhattan.
Of course,
what the fuck are we doing?
Was this before or after the war happened?
This was pre-war.
Okay, because I was like, what a greedy refugee she is. You're like, you don't have a country, and you're saying no to tacos. You're like, come on.
Oh no, I said Ukrainian. She was Kazakhstan.
Okay. What?
Whoops.
Wait, really? Kazakhstan? That's a good, like, Borat, Kazakhstan?
Yeah, that's
my
the
wife.
first thing I said to him. I go, my wife. And she goes,
you did it.
stop.
Yes, yeah, of course.
No. And I go, I didn't know that was a real country.
That's like blackface for those people. I figured it. You can't do
my
it.
wife.
Yeah.
Dude, I go, I didn't even know.
That's a great flag to get, though.
That was a real country.
Like, you know when you bang girls and you get the flag?
Oh, yeah.
That's a tough one to get. I got Iran. Years ago. That's tough, innit?
Wow.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
She probably got murdered after for sleeping with me, but I don't know. I got the flag. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's actually fun.
What flags you got?
Oh, boy. United States.
Rhode Island. They're just the worst.
State by state.
yeah.
Massachusetts, New York.
Have you got anything? You must have something apart from American.
Yeah, Kazakhstan.
Mexican.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're
Hispanic. Just that covers a lot.
Yeah,
exactly.
South America.
Asian.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
You?
I've dabbled some Asians for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you what I want to do. This is. I don't even know what flag they'd hold up. I'm going to Thailand. I just booked some gigs in May.
Oh, nice.
And there's a strip club there. It's called It's a Small World.
Lady Boys?
No. It's a Small World. Boys. No, it's midget. No, it's just midgets.
Oh,
midget female strippers. Yeah.
Stop it.
It's a small world after all. It's called, and it's always been my dream to bang a midget. Yeah. Not because it's some sort of pedo loophole. I don't know why I mentioned that, but it is because I got close a few years ago.
Sure.
So, but not close enough. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was.
I think it would be fun. I mean,
I mean, it'd be half price.
You know what's... Dude. Yeah, they only accept change.
You don't have a payment for those riffs.
They only accept change. They're just like put in
gold kind of bucket of gold coins.
A coin purse that they always carry. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't wait for that, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, it'll be consensual. I mean, I'll pay for it, obviously, but I mean, maybe we might hit it off.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I booked I had a topless midget stripper, a waitress for my 30th. Like, she comes around and gives you beers, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Does handstands and all that sort of stuff. We just got to play in FIFA in the end because there's only like 8 of us. And then we hit it off. I took her to Nando's for a date.
Okay.
And then, like, we made out in the car and all. Like, she picked me up in a car. Like, she had, like, this weird, like...
Wow.
It was almost like, remember Short Round on Indiana Jones, where he had the sticks on the pedals?
Yeah.
It was like that sort of vibe.
You know, Kyle, they do have advancements for people of all different types of abilities to drive these
not
days.
in Liverpool. They don't want to tell you that. You barely see a midget, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, the cabs are too high.
It's the cobblestone. It's like walking through the Grand Canyon.
They're like an amazing there. Yeah, like, what the fuck?
God.
So, and then... we made out and all that stuff, and I was going to bang her, but then my granddad got cancer, so I had to go home. So, yeah.
Grandpa.
I know, I couldn't even be mad at him because I'm like, you're dying, but I'm dying, lad.
I'm dying.
I'll show you the photo of it afterwards. Hot as hell, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, that is, have you ever seen, like you said, that I don't think there's any problem, I think it's nice. It's a nice thing, you know. You're doing it, yeah.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I've seen some.
They're gonna make a killing off me. Don't you worry about that. They're gonna make a lot of money.
There's some real hot ladies on Instagram.
Yes.
You know, I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. But did you ever see the one, that girl? This is fucking weird. She's like 37, but she looks like she's like 10 years old. She like got the voice like she's like 10 years old, but she's like 37 years old.
It's one of those like aging deficiencies or whatever.
Yeah. She got like the Benjamin Button kind of, but it's like
I
different.
don't know about that. I can't. If it looks like a child,
no fucking way.
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah.
She had like.
I thought you were gonna be proud. No,
oh my
I didn't know where you're going with that. I didn't know.
No, I was defending you, being
Why
like,
did you low five me there?
I go, there's a big old difference. She had like a reality TV show. And
maybe I've seen. Can I see it?
Yeah,
look it up. Yeah. Because I might have to look. And was it her trying to find love, or was it just her regular life?
Dude, I also don't want to go. What do I go? I'm gonna go. Girl who is older but looks like a child. I can't even.
Girl who looks like a child, but legally I can't fuck her. .com.
30-year-old girl that looks like she's 10. That's what I'm about to Google.
Yeah, but I bet it'll come up though, won't it?
Yeah.
And then obviously you got to throw that laptop out the window afterwards.
She had a reality TV show. I just remember that.
That's great.
And I remember her mom, she's like going on dates, and her mom's like, yeah, I get a little nervous with the guy she's dating, because like any guy who's like into it is always questionable.
Of course,
it's
yeah.
Like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
A big problem.
So she's getting ID'd everywhere, obviously, you know what I mean? She's fucking like...
Yeah, let's see. Her name's Shauna Ray.
Okay.
Dude, let me show you this. This is where I wish we had it. I could pull it up on the screen and it would pop up for the people. Yeah, the woman's stuck inside.
Google it your own time.
Body of an 8-year-old. I don't fucking know, dude. Of course. Ads.
If you were to
No way.
you would think I'm just a normal little girl doing normal
you gotta
little
put
things with my fun, crazy family.
She's 37.
Because you're supposed to sit up.
You see her?
She's 37 though.
I don't know how old she is. We're
But
gonna
she's
look
like
that.
30s, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
She's smoking hookah? Yes!
They show her.
Look at this.
They show her just boozing and smoking
Yes.
cigs.
Stuck in the body of an 8-year-old.
Oh shit! She just
go
said
back.
how old she was.
Year-old. Stuck in the body of an 8 a 22-year-old woman.
22.
Okay, so that's
Stuck in
not
the
even
body
like...
of an 8-year-old.
Still, dude. I mean, 22.
At the bar.
I want to get a tattoo.
How old are you?
There is an age requirement.
I'm 22.
I mean, people would just think it was a fake ID, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Like, you know
what do
what
you
I
got to
mean?
carry?
Yeah.
You got to carry around your birth certificate, your passport, your ID.
Yeah, 2 witnesses. You know
I
what
mean, at that point, you got to live in like a small town where like everybody knows you.
Yeah,
And they're just like, oh yeah, no, she's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude.
No, but that's what it's like. It's always like the tallest people in the world always live in like a 50-person town. You're like, how the fuck is this happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that one's tough. I remember seeing that and I was like, oh yeah. You know what it was? It kept popping up on my Instagram or like TikTok or whatever. And I'm like, you got to feel for that girl.
I know.
Yeah, really feel like.
I mean, I guess you could, like 18-year-olds could.
Dude, she's
bang
like
it, I guess.
4'1".
I know,
She literally looks
fair
like
enough.
she's 8
I'm
years
thinking
old.
of the age 22. It's more the fucking
not.
yeah. It's not the yeah.
Dude, she could be. She will be at some point, like 40 years old,
And still
and like maybe have
Still
a
in
kid.
the prime.
Have a kid. Dude, that's what these pedophiles got to go for, you know?
That's I mean, yeah, she has a kid, and then with the kid after that, is the kid like staunch? You know what I mean?
The kid outgrows her by
Yeah,
12 years old. She's like, okay, go to your room. And it's like, fuck you, mom.
Just picks it up, like puts it on top of the fridge.
Put you on
or
the
something.
counter.
Yeah.
Have fun getting down.
That's so funny.
Might as well go skydiving off this thing.
Just shatters both legs.
Oh, dude. Yeah, dude. I want to hook up the computer to because there's like so many things I want to show you right now, like videos, but they don't sync up. I gotta get that where the camera can sync to the TV and then it pops
fair
up.
enough, yeah.
Because I just saw another one of it was speaking. I don't know why I thought of this, but it was someone sent me a video of women doing like work, like manual labor work.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to go.
No. But it was like women doing manual labor work, and it's all just like renovation stuff, and it's like a woman falling off a ladder, like hitting herself in the face with the drill. Watched it like 10 times.
It's like the worst. You know that the music video, Satisfaction. It's like the worst music video of that. Yeah,
It doesn't even
like
matter.
Satisfaction.
That it's women. I would laugh, if it's anybody fucking falling down, getting hurt. But I love watching people do shit. But there was one dude. She's got her ladder like on the porch up to the roof, and it like collapses from the middle, and she falls backwards, and she's just like, oh.
Jesus. You're just rewinding it, you psycho.
I was just like, let's watch that again.
Let's watch that.
Yeah, dude. Her husband's like, what's going on?
Yeah. Who's this cook? Why is he not doing it?
Why are you getting the ladder?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Who is this guy?
He's jerking off in the corner. What's going on? Fucking hell.
I gotta find. Yeah, dude. There's just.
That's better than the one sometimes in our group chat. It's like someone's actually died. You know what I mean? Like a containers fell on like 6 Asian people.
Oh.
And people are like, you reckon this is funny? I'm like, no. What the fuck? And then they're like, you call yourself a comedian? I'm like, we're just watching death. You fucking idiots.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. You're crazy.
I don't.
I
even
mean,
know if
woman
I can
getting
find
fucked by a horse, all for it.
Oh my God.
All for it.
I don't even think I can find it. It was on Instagram. Dude, that's what I don't like. You know what I don't like? Watching gym fails. I hate that.
Gym fails?
Like people going to the gym and fucking weight falling on them.
Oh, yeah, nah. That's some Final Destination shit, yeah.
It gives me anxiety. I don't like that. Yeah, dude, you can't even find this on YouTube. It's got to be gotta be TikTok, got to be Instagram.
No, fair.
Yeah, it's giving me all like I typed in women getting hurt at work, and it's all like, do you need a lawyer? It's all ads for lawyers. I don't want that, dude.
Oh my! So my mate in it, I just came from Australia. I had a fucking trip and a half to get here.
How long is that?
So, because I booked it late, because I fucking just like was pushing it off. I didn't want to pay the money and all that, but I had to go to my cousin's wedding. So I went from Perth to Melbourne, 5 hours. An hour stop over there, then Melbourne to Nadi, which I've never heard of. That's 5 hours. That's in fucking Fiji.
Shit.
Then Nadi to LA, 11 hours. So there's 20 hours there.
Wow.
Then I had an 8 hour stopover in LA. Just went to the nearest weed lounge, yeah.
Did you leave the airport?
Yeah, I left the airport.
Okay.
Just went to Jack and Box in the weed lounge. Just Googled it. What is it? Boom. Went there. Smoked myself silly. Almost missed the flight because I fucking had a nap there.
Dude.
And then I had the flight from fucking New York, LA to New York. So what's that? That's
6
like 30 hours all up. Oh, no, 5. Yeah, but all up, that's like 30.
That's
and then
cra-
he only came to watch LeBron play and he fucking got injured. So you're like, what the fuck?
Instead of going straight to Boston.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
like,
I
I'll do a
literally came. I mean, obviously, I'm doing some
stopover.
gigs here and I met Bill Bear, but still.
I mean, what a win.
Fuck it, exactly.
What
I'd rather
a
take no jet lag and no Bill Bear. I said it.
That's a crazy flight, dude. 30
It's nuts,
hours.
isn't it? I know. And that Spirit Airline is
What
like,
are you
it's
doing,
barbaric,
man?
that, isn't it?
Ugh.
Literally, you can't even recline.
What's
It won't recline
the
at
wait?
all.
You did so Fiji to LA is what? What was the furthest? leg?
Fiji to LA was like 11. Yeah.
And you're taking Spirit on that?
No. It was Spirit from LA to New York, so that was sound, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That was madness, yeah.
When
And then
it-
on the way back, I got Austin to San Francisco to Hawaii. 8 hours there, but I mean Hawaii, so got a beach or something.
Kinda nice.
Sick. Yeah, and then back to like 11-hour trip back to Melbourne from there.
Wow.
I know.
Jesus, dude.
Alex, if you're listening, you fucked me. You're not getting any present for your wedding. I'll tell you, I am the present.
You
Yeah.
spent 20 grand
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
to the wedding. Yeah, happy wedding, dude. That's all you're getting from me. Dude, for you, any wedding is a destination wedding at this point. But
if you're a gypsy, yeah, it is for sure.
if you have a destination wedding, don't expect a gift from me.
No,
okay?
fuck no,
I'm paying you
definitely not.
$100 for the
Yeah.
for the meal, and that's all you get.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I'll give him like 100. I'm just gonna give him a bunch of weed that I can't finish before I get on the flight. So it's like perfect.
What a win!
His future wife's gonna love that. Yeah.
Holy
But
shit!
he was like he was like, obviously we fucking grew up together and then we went to college together and we were just like, we'd smoke a lot, booze hounds, and we love pussy. You know what I mean? Like that was our thing. Now he's met a lovely girl. He's met a lovely girl, and like obviously he's not about the pussy and all that sort of stuff. But he's gone religious now, so he's still the same guy, but he just goes to church a lot and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's just it's
You
just
curse
it's so
around him.
deep.
He's like, Kyle.
Yeah, like I'm still making all these
Please
awful
don't.
jokes, and then he's like, "This is hilarious," but when we go inside, don't mention any of this. Yeah, it's
Dude,
like-
some of the hardest times I've ever laughed have been in church.
Oh, yeah?
Those are dude.
True.
Oh my God. I went to Catholic school, like all grown up, Catholic
Yeah,
high
yeah.
school. Those were some of the hardest times when you're not allowed to laugh or not supposed to laugh.
True.
That's when they really, the best laughs
yeah,
come.
when you're fucking screaming
Oh
into
my
the collar,
God,
yeah.
dude. We got in trouble, our football team, when I was a freshman in high school. We used to go to mass, the football team and like all the athletic departments.
Yeah.
On Thursdays in the fall, they would have mass and we would have to go to mass at
Yeah.
the end of the day before we went and practiced.
Yeah.
So I was always like, oh, this is fucking little less of a practice. This is great.
Yeah,
Thursdays
yeah.
were always good.
Yeah.
Because then we would play on Saturday or Friday night. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like a walkthrough anyway.
Perfect.
And I remember, dude, these guys like fucking around, like giggling, laughing. Dude, I went and got changed. The priest on stage was like, hey, you guys cut it out over there? And I was like, holy shit, dude, we're going to get killed when we go out to practice. Dude, we walked out. I was like, what a good day. It's nice out. The coaches were like, what the fuck are you guys thinking? Dude, we ran. I puked that day. We're doing.
But what were you doing in church? You were just talking.
Guys just giggling a little bit, you know, like, oh, fucking, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Giggling, making a little noise.
Stop saying giggling, all right?
Just a couple, hey, dude, just
The
a
lads
couple,
just giggling.
couple bros giggling.
Hey, stop
you
tickling
know?
each other back there. Stop tickling each
Hey,
other.
no giggling. That's for only me and you in the back, you know? No giggling when I'm not there. So we're just giggling, dude, having a good time. And then, dude, we
got
ran.
punished.
We ran for an hour and a half, dude.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
just doing these, and they're yelling at us the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm not good with
Hail
that.
Marys.
Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can do the running. I'm going to die anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, they're just like angry at us the whole time. And I'm just, I wish I had that to be like, oh, they're not really. I'm like, I'm like 14 at the time. Not realizing like, oh, they're not really angry. They're just proving a point.
Yeah, exactly.
So we never do this again.
Yeah.
But oh my god.
I've never had that. Same with my school. It was like an all boys like public school, and then we do church there and all that sort of stuff. But then we used to do so we could in Liverpool you can go out till fucking like New York City. You go out till like 7 a.m. You know what I mean and stuff like that, and you get the first bus home. And then the bus stopping would stop like outside Harewood Church where we were from. So me and Mark would always go we went like 6 times hammered. Yeah. So like we'd get there for like the 9 a.m. service by the time the bus got there. And then we're just in church, hammered, singing all the hymns. You know what I mean? Like, because they couldn't say, you know what I mean? Like we're reeking a booze, but they can't say nothing. Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah. So I'm there
God,
like fucking,
reigns.
Hosanna in the highest. I got 2 joints in my hand. I'm like, yes, baby, let's blaze. This little light of mine, that was a banger. He's got a few there, and then we were just we just sobered up and then go home and sleep. Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah,
hey,
we crashed a wedding once as well.
The Lord probably loved it.
Oh no, he did. Yeah, of course.
A
few extra bums on seats. You know what I mean? Bring a show for the Lord.
It's like doing a comedy show when no one's there and you're like just pulling people in from the street. It's like, dude, we had a guy come to the show like 2 weeks ago, and he was like, "I got no money. Can I come in?" I go, yeah, just fucking fill it in.
Course,
he goes, I heard you get a free burger. I go, absolutely. Come on in, dude.
You made that motherfucker sit in the front door,
did you? He
opened
his wallet and like dust flew out fly. And I was like, yeah, come on in.
Yeah. You'd just rather have more, wouldn't you, for the show, of course.
I would pay you to come into the That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing, you come to the comedy show, we'll pay you $10.
Yeah, exactly.
Pay you $10 and you get
that would be full crowd every night though, wouldn't it?
I don't even know.
Oh, you reckon? So people would still be like,
dude,
no.
New York is tough, man. They would be like, this is a scam.
Yeah, true. That is true.
But I might do that. Like, hey, you get $20.
Yeah.
And a free burger.
Yeah, exactly. Just try it as a social experiment, innit?
Yeah.
And then you're like, we still got 8 people. How is this possible? It should be full of homeless cunts.
Reverse cover.
Yeah,
dude.
Exactly. Homeless cunts, you're trying to crowd it. What do you do for work? Oh, fuck. What do you do for work?
Comics would despise that. If it started getting popular, they're like, how is that show so popular? And they're like, oh, they pay the crowd to come.
And then also, Dylan's losing money like crazy.
I'm just losing $300 a show.
Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, we can't pay you tonight. How are you paying the crowd that you can't pay me? I done 40.
Everyone's getting $20, the crowd and the comics. I'm like, dude, you did a great job. You did so good up there. You could have sat in the crowd and just got $20 also.
That's so funny. You're not laughing. That's 15. That's 15. Yeah.
Yo, if you're a bad audience member, that's what it should be. Your money gets docked. Yeah. Okay, guys, everyone started the show with $20.
That's funny. Yeah.
And you got to earn it. You got to, it's $20.
Yeah.
But if you don't laugh, you're gonna lose it. It's going down. Dollar by dollar.
You got people like sarcastically laughing. They're just so hungry and broke. I'm so alone. What about Black Church? I've seen it obviously, and it looks so much fun, but I've never actually been. Yeah, have you been? Or?
No, never been.
Nah.
Never been.
I'd love to be. I'd love to.
I grew up on Long Island. There aren't many.
That's like
black
I'm assuming
churches.
they're like. I'm assuming it goes for like 4 hours. It's like a music festival. You know what I mean? Like
I do sometimes. I went to church growing up as a kid. I don't go anymore. It's I used to just think it was so boring, And now I'll get like not like, but I see people like going to church on Sunday and I'm like, that seems so boring. What are you doing? But it's like an event. Like if I see it in a movie where they're like, oh, we're going to church, it's like a 5-hour thing. I'm like, oh dude, oh God. I get like PTSD. I remember sitting there just being like, this sucks. And then I was an altar server.
What's an altar? Is that an altar boy?
Altar boy, yeah.
Okay. What actually is that? I don't think we have that back home. I don't know. Maybe we call them something else. I don't know. The unlucky ones.
Victims. That's what you call them. No, you just help the priest.
The ones who can't keep a secret. That's what we call it.
yeah. The ones who can keep their mouth shut.
So what would you do then?
You just help the priest, dude. So it's great. Like then,
with what?
So then I'm in church. I got to be there anyway. My parents are bringing me. So then I'm like, at least I get to work. I'm like getting to do shit. No.
Okay.
If you did a wedding, you got paid.
Oh, really?
Or a funeral. I always felt weird.
So say Sunday morning, it's 10 a.m.
Yeah.
So what's your role there on a regular day?
I show up a little before.
What are you wearing?
I throw the robe on.
Got the robe on.
What
do you got underneath? Just whatever.
Yeah. I mean, they always said you need to dress nice because then some people wear like shorts. And nothing's worse than seeing an ankle under a child's robe. You're like, oh, what's going on under there? It's weird.
The red flag.
Yeah. The priests are getting turned on. They're like, look at those ankles.
Yeah.
And then you walk
those
in,
ankles.
you carry the cross in, you put it down, and then you like hold the book for the priest when he reads.
Really? You like a mic stand?
Yeah. You like hold the book or whatever, and then you sometimes do the incense.
I've seen that where you shit. Yeah.
That was a pressure job, dude.
Was it?
Yeah, they would make you like, I'm like 14 at the time, and they would be like, okay, you got to light the incense. So I'm like, there's 150, 250 people in church, and I'm over at the table trying to light these like incense pellets, and like with a lighter, like I'm lighting a fire, and
everybody's looking at you.
Bring it up to the priest, and he would always heavy on the incense, and then
bang,
flick it around.
Nice.
It's nice.
So is that just Catholic? Is it? Yeah. That's just Catholic church.
I'm assuming other people have,
We don't. I don't think we have it in the Christian church at Altar Boys. We have it, obviously, choir boys and all that who sing and stuff, but nothing like that, nah.
Yeah. Altar Boys. I've been doing a joke about this, but I was an altar server till I was 18 years old. Like, way too long.
Even the priests are like, get out of here.
That's literally the joke that I was doing is they were like, they've asked me to leave. They were I was like, hey guys, I know I'm going to college, but I got 3 months in the summer if you want. Yeah, they were like, no, we're good.
Even if you shaved, still
we no longer find you attractive. You can get out of here, boy. People get so weird when I talk about it.
That's so funny.
They're like, oh, and I'm like, I didn't do it. They did.
Yeah. No, because it's like it came out. It's a similar story. It came out in our school where I can't remember his name now. It was the RE teacher, so religious teacher, who was also a priest. Yeah. The irony came out, he was a nonce, a pedo. So like in the end,
and you call it an RA teacher. That's kind of close.
Yeah, you call
it 2 letters.
And exactly, yeah.
PE. Yeah. The RA teacher is also the PE teacher.
Yeah. Religious education,
religion and gym. That's a problem.
And it turned out that he was like molesting some of the boys, you know what I mean? Wow. So what's worse than getting molested is not getting molested. Quite frankly, that's a blow to the ego, innit? You know what I mean? I thought I was a good looking kid.
Yeah.
I'm picking up apples, you know what I mean? Seductively, but still nothing. I'm like, what the fuck?
They look at that hair and they're like,
and then it came out in the paper and I knew the kids and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this kid's ginger. I got angry. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm better looking than this guy. We're like the same guy.
Why did I get molested? Like he's ruined now. He's in front of me every day and I'm jealous of this kid, yeah.
What a nightmare, dude.
Crazy, yeah. Not molested. Fuck. God damn it.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Dude, what's going on? What's going on in the UK right now?
What, in terms of what?
With all this free speech stuff.
What do you mean?
No, I've seen on Facebook and like the news, like people getting arrested for posting on Facebook.
Oh, you mean? Oh, there's like that lady got arrested the other day. She was like a silent protest. Like you see her, she was like a 50-year-old. And
maybe.
like arrested her, she just had a sign. She went answering them, you know what I mean? Silent protest. And they just arrested her.
I saw another where the what do you guys call your flag? It's like Jack.
Union Jack. Yeah.
Like some guy walked up to because they had the like Palestinian protests or whatever, and some guy
every week,
showed up with like a Union Jack flag, and he got arrested. They like arrested. I don't know what he did because they're only showing.
He's doing that trying to be a dick, and he
probably.
You know what I mean? He's
probably
because like we don't like here. Flags are everywhere, and that's fine, innit? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, even Mexican families have the fucking flag outside, you know what I mean? Just so people don't check, I guess. But they got the flag. Like, nobody has a Union Jack back home. Like, if someone has a Union Jack outside their house, you're like, they're racist. You know what I mean?
Really?
For sure.
Is that
the
what
slogan? Like, all the racists are like, there ain't no black in the Union Jack. You know what I mean? Exactly. And I'm like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought
so
it was
it's like,
just
I'm like, of course it is, and it's freak. It's red, blue, and white. It's primary colors. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck?
Dude, I would think, but people don't like the American flag. Some people.
Yeah.
Because they say it's, but it's just fucking
But
pride,
I mean, it's more common here.
Country.
Like back home, we'd have the England flag only if it's World Cup and Euros.
Okay, because that's just red and white.
That's the so then Scottish people would do it, and Irish people, Ireland and Scotland never really make the World Cup, but like if they did, they would. So yeah, it's just weird. Like if you see that back home, you're like, it's either an embassy or somebody's racist for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that. That's so funny. Yeah, no, but I've been seeing like people getting I had a weird interaction with this dude on the subway. Yeah. Not even weird. It was good.
Okay.
What was weird was like I was standing on the subway by the door. And it's not that crowded, but crowded enough where you got to stand. Yeah. And this guy and his girlfriend get on, and she's like fucking 3 inches from me. And I'm like,
Like face to face?
No,
or
back to my face. And I'm like, just move over. There's plenty of room.
Yeah.
She's bumping into me. And then I hear this dude, he starts talking about like Trump and JD Vance, and it's like not in a positive way. And I was like, oh, interesting. And then his girlfriend was like, dude, quiet down. And he goes, what? Freedom of speech. And he had an English accent.
Did he? He had an English. That's it. Fucking shoot him. Shoot him.
So funny. He had an English accent.
Shut up.
So he goes, freedom of speech. And I go, amen, dude. Freedom of speech.
Really? Yeah. Even though he's talking shit about Trump.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah,
like
exactly,
you say like, dude.
But what accent? He didn't have my accent, obviously. Did he have like the proper like?
Yeah, it was like freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, nice, dude. So then I asked him,
can't even pronounce speech properly. Yeah,
freedom of speech. And I go, what's going on? I mean, it's freedom of speech. He goes, oh, it's fucking terrible, man. Well, Kenny, that's why I live here. I live here because you can't say shit in the United Kingdom. And I was like, dude, you tell me about it.
Give me one example. Did he give you one example?
He was like, some lady, some guy posted on Facebook, and like the cops showed up to arrest him for like the meme like made people nervous or something.
What the fuck?
Is that not happening?
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Okay.
That reminded me. But yeah, that wasn't that recently, was it? I thought
probably within like the last 6 months. To a year, maybe.
True, yeah.
But I'm always curious.
It's so funny though. What happened to freedom? But it's English. You're like, shut up, fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys took
Tell
freedom.
that to India and the rest of the world that we invaded. You
took freedom away from way too many people. But I'm always curious because like,
and then you talk. Was he sound like? Because the way he said that, like, you'd think, oh, freedom of speech, he's going to be a fucking dickhead. But then there's also he's not a Trump guy. So you're like, well, what's going on?
So
there?
That was kind of in the middle. We had a nice little conversation and chatted. But I'm always curious what you see on the news compared to because like my family who doesn't live in New York City thinks that New York is just a war zone. Literally, they're like, be careful walking in Union Square. Someone's going to shoot you. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't happen.
There's millions of people around. You know what I mean?
There's a lot. Like you see some shit, but all those shootings happen in like one area way uptown. Like they're all happening in like a 10 10 square block neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you watch the news, they're like, another shooting in New York, and you're like, my mom is like, are you leaving your apartment tonight? Yeah. I used to live in Brooklyn. There was a shooting outside my door.
Oh fuck!
I walked out. There's 20 cop cars everywhere, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? He goes, keep walking. I go, yeah, is it safe?
I live here. Yeah,
I go, I live right here. There's 20 cops in cars. There's like 50 cops canvassing. He goes, it was a thing, but it's fine now.
Okay. It was a thing.
And then I looked it up.
Is what he's saying. Yeah.
I literally looked it up, and they were like, a drive-by shooting. Guys have not been caught. I go, that's not done.
Yeah.
That's still ongoing.
That's crazy. That is. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You are so like chill with the gun stuff. You know what I mean? Like in Austin, it's like. The police officer was on a horse and had a gun. It's like some John Wick shit. You're like, what the fuck?
Straight up
like
cowboys.
Back home, we only get the horse. You're like, what the fuck is going on here? And then in Austin, everybody was nice. And I was like, oh, Southern hospitality, the thing. And my mate's like, yeah, because everybody's got fucking guns.
Everybody's got guns.
You talk shit, they go to the car, you fucking come. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You know, it's like people, or you could tell when someone hasn't been punched in the face. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's the same. You haven't had a gun pulled on you. If you're
exactly.
in Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
you're
sure.
chatting a little too much.
Yeah. And it's always the people that should be punched in the face. Like, it's my friend, and like my friend will be like, I'm never be punched in the face. I'm like, I want to curb stop you right now. Yeah. How is that possible? You know what I mean?
Short guy, your friend?
Nah, he's like same size, but Canadian fat. So maybe that's it.
Dude, have you found that you go to a bar or whatever, and the kid who's got the Napoleon complex, he's like a little like 5'4", and just I see that all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they're talking shit, and then you see around them they got like 4 guys who are like 6'5". And they just step in and they're like, "You got a problem with my friend?" And people are like, "Well, I mean, he did just call me gay, like because I asked him if I could move." So I could get a drink.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have a problem, but like, what the fuck is happening?
It's like the opposite of the Snow White and the dwarves. And it's like the dwarf and then like the backup. Yeah. We got punchy, we got stabby, we got
That's what I would love to see, dude. I would love to see like a little person Snow White with like just like 12 NFL players protecting her. That'd be a wait. That's like a porn. Dude.
Yeah,
That's
for
a porn
sure. I think
parody.
that's Black. Yeah, that is Snow White and the Blacks.
Holy shit.
That's so funny.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah. So where do you get your news, like the English news? What site? What is it? Because obviously you're not watching BBC News, are you?
No.
What is
no.
it? What covers the?
Honestly, mostly from like TikTok and Instagram.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I'll see some that I'll look it
But
up.
CNN will run those stories and all that stuff. I guess,
yeah. CNN,
Nice.
Fox, MSNBC. They all like run it with different angles. You know?
Because we don't get. Obviously, we've been getting all the Trump stuff and all that because of Ukraine. It's close to us and all that sort of stuff. And
Yeah.
he's just fucking. I mean, that was crazy. With the president could barely speak English, and they both just fucking roasted him. You know what I mean? Just say thank you. He's like, my country's at war, for fuck's sake. Like,
Hey, listen.
it's crazy.
You know, show a little fucking gratitude.
I know,
You're in the White House,
He
motherfucker.
sat there, he just didn't know what was going on. You're like, what the fuck? It's so funny that though, but yeah. So like we've been getting all that sort of stuff and that, and I've got like Estonian mates and all that. So you know what I mean. We're talking about that.
Oh
in
yeah.
group
Where
chats.
is Estonia?
So it's like literally attached to Ukraine. So it's like
Okay.
Ukraine, Estonia, and Latvia.
Okay.
So yeah. So we get all that, but we don't have we don't hear about the shootings. We don't hear about the. I mean, obviously, we'll hear about big terror stuff. You know what I mean?
To be honest, there hasn't been, knock on wood, there hasn't really been shootings, like school
Okay.
shootings.
Yeah,
School,
good shit,
That's
yeah.
when you say shootings, that's what I assume you're talking
okay, yeah,
about.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like, yeah, they're still like,
No, they're not reporting the fucking gangbang
there are
shooting outside
so
your
many
house.
shootings in Chicago, New York, Florida, where
Yeah,
like
we got no idea. Yeah.
it's like, you know, a bodega getting robbed
Yeah.
or something like that, or someone getting their car stolen. They
Yeah,
happen
yeah.
so much, you literally can't talk about it.
True.
Because that's all they would talk about.
Have you seen Runaway Jury?
Great.
So I've been watching Gene Hackman movies, rest in peace, out of respect. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Obviously,
I just watched for the first time Hoosiers.
Hoosiers is
I've
great,
never
isn't it?
seen it.
Yeah? Oh,
Really
that's
good.
sick, yeah.
Really good.
Wholesome white basketball. That is the
Dude, it's also hilarious how
They
they're
suck. They get dominated, wouldn't they?
so bad.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah,
even
yeah.
have 3-point line.
No,
and
no.
then they beat an all-black team for the
You're like,
championship.
no way.
It's based on a true story, though.
Is it?
Yeah. Not like Hickory, but it's a small town
Oh, okay, yeah.
who made a run and then won the state championship.
Those black people are paid to lose. They took a dive for sure, didn't they?
Dude, that was a...
No, that's a sick one. Blue Chips is another great one. Above the Rim. These are all great basketball
Yeah.
movies. Coach Carter and all that, yeah.
I don't know if there's a true... If you were going to... Because you like... Obviously, you're a big sports guy. I was thinking about... When I watched Hoosiers, I go, is this a top 5 sports movie? And I actually don't know.
Basketball
if it
or
is.
sports?
Sports.
Basketball, I would say, because I like a basketball movie where they actually play basketball in it. So Above the Rim and Blue Chips, because obviously you got Shaq and all that. Coach Carter's great. I would throw Hoosiers in there. I would throw it over the air up there with Kevin Bacon.
Dude,
if you know that one.
I'll give you maybe a hot take. The best basketball movie.
Yeah.
Hustle.
Hustle's good,
Adam
yeah. Hustle's
Sandler,
good, yeah.
and
That's true.
It got real NBA players.
yeah.
I love that movie.
That one's sick,
That
actually,
might be
yeah.
a top 10 sports
I didn't even think
movie.
about that. That's new to me
It's
still.
not
you know what I
like
mean? Yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah, for sure.
But like for me, it's like it's Miracle, it's Warrior with Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
It's
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans.
Yeah, boom.
It's I even throw the Replacements in there, even though it's like
That's another Gene
bad.
Hackman one, isn't it?
But yeah, it's another Gene Hackman
Troy
one.
Falco.
Yeah,
Keanu
Troy-
Reeves,
Troy
yes.
Fal-
the
Shane-
Welsh guy.
Shane
Falco,
Falco.
yeah. The Welsh guy who's the kicker.
Yeah.
He's hilarious, yeah.
He's in with the mob.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
won't let him miss. He's got to miss the kick. So
Yeah.
fucking Keanu Reeves pulls. That's a Keanu Reeves move, dude.
That's so funny.
I'm not going to let him take a
exactly.
dive. I'm
True.
gonna save this game.
Yeah, he pulls it out the way, don't he, or whatever, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's so funny.
Oh, so good.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's Hustle is probably I've watched it like 6 times.
Yeah, now I
It's
gotta
so
watch. I
good.
gotta watch it twice. I gotta watch it again because the funny thing is, it's like he's great in that movie, but then it's Willie Hannon Gomez. He's out the league.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He's
yeah.
not even in the league. Like when that came out, he was like just playing. He was playing in Europe, just on the street ball. Yeah. Crazy. And then that scene, and he's just like cooking in Timberlands as well.
Oh,
He
dude,
did Timberlands,
yes,
yeah.
dude, yeah.
That's sick.
I love when he goes to play with the Spanish national team. They're like, "Hey, you're gonna work out a little bit," and they want him to do the jump to test
yeah.
his vertical, and he's barefoot, or he's wearing sandals,
yeah.
and he fucking tops it out,
ones right
and
away,
they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh shit!" Adam Sandler's like, "Hey, put on some sneakers." And they're
He's like, "Oh shit, thanks, coach." Yeah.
I love
That's
that.
so funny. I know that is
Just
good.
a
Yeah.
construction worker.
And then they always say that Anthony Edwards is the guy who plays like Kermit.
Yeah.
There's so many memes where they're like, There wasn't a script. They were like, you just go out and be a dickhead. That's him in real life. That's what he does.
Dude.
He talks shit all the time. You know what I mean?
You like hate him in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
He plays that so well.
Oh, he's
You're
perfect,
like, holy
yeah.
shit, dude.
He's like trying to fuck the mom. I think at one point he's talking shit about the little girl.
Oh, yeah,
You're like,
that's
come
what
on, yo.
during like the combine game, and
yeah.
he fucking goes to punch him.
So
He's
funny, I know.
Yeah, man. Why don't I be your daddy?
Yeah. He's like, what is going?
Jesus Christ.
They haven't even tipped off yet. You know, it's still 0-0. You're like, let's ease into it a bit.
So good, dude. And then that last scene where they're in the open run at the end. Oh, it's
just
so
cooking
good.
them, yeah.
So I love that.
I mean, I love that they're like trying to say like that Adam Sandler played in college with Kenny the Jet Smith. You're like, no, he didn't. We just believe that. We're like, oh, I guess he did. Yeah. He's 5'8", but yeah, sure.
Yeah. It was like, you want to have my career? No.
Yeah.
What did I do? I stopped shooting. I started passing.
Yeah.
You don't want my career. You want to be a top 5 MVP.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Oh, dude, so good. So are you still going to the Nets Lakers?
No, that was Monday.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say probably cheap ass tickets.
So it did happen, but I bought it when I was still in Australia when the Luka trade happened. So it was like 270 quid, which is like $300, and I was in the fucking nosebleeds. Yeah. It was crazy.
I tried to get tickets to Knicks Lakers like maybe what was it, a month ago?
Yeah.
When they came, first time they played, and
no, it wasn't even. I think it was like last week actually. Yeah.
They played a couple times since, but when they came
Luka,
here that without Luka. It was just Knicks Lakers. It was the day the trade happened.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it was. LeBron found out he was in New York.
Because he was like, AD was like, I went to call the team and be like, congratulations. Before I even had I like hung up the phone and then got a call. Hey, you're being traded.
Crazy.
It was that
night.
Night.
They played about a week ago with LeBron and Luka, and they won. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
because Brunson got injured. Didn't they?
So dirty.
Yeah,
I think the Knicks probably win that game with Brunson. Or it's close.
Oh yeah,
but once
he
goes out, they just fell apart.
He was cooking as well. He was cooking. Yeah,
he scored the first 8 points of overtime.
Yeah,
and then it's just
bang.
Yeah, he'll be. Hopefully, it'll be like 2 more weeks.
Okay,
yeah,
I don't think it's too bad.
It was
need
an
him back
ugly,
for sure. Yeah.
ugly ankle twist.
Oh yeah, no. Well, to be honest, it took me a few times to see it. I had to watch it like 3 times. Yeah. They're like, what happened? And I'm like, oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, like
crazy.
his ankle like went. It like tripped on his toe, kind of.
Yeah.
And like his outside ankle, like
did he make the layup?
ground.
I think he made the layup.
I'm
sure he did.
No, because he shot 2. I remember he shot 2.
Oh, and then he left.
And then he walked off. Yeah. Which is also hilarious. I didn't know this. I looked it up. Do you know the rule? If you get fouled and you're too hurt to make the free throws, like you can't even take.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I figured, you just someone who's on the floor can take it for you.
You know, like when like Austin Reeves will take the tactical shots, they just pick their best shooter.
Yeah,
or whatever.
You just pick the best shooter. Yeah. But dude, when that happens, if a guy is too hurt, the other team picks the player.
No way.
Yeah.
Did he have to be on the court or could it be on the bench?
It could be on the bench, dude.
That's so
you're going to get Bronny James out there shooting free.
No, but that's good. Yeah, but they should all be able to make free throws, the NBA. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But like, that would be great. Bronny, crowd's going nuts. Yes.
Rim.
Yeah. We're like, I don't care. We believe in you, kid.
But yeah, dude, I had no idea, but that's the...
Because then that's good because they're coming off the bench, they're cold. You know what I mean? They haven't even shot the ball.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either, yeah.
I had no
so that's
idea.
why most people take, you know, like with Klay Thompson, Kobe, they took the free throws.
And then walked
they
off,
yeah. Wow.
Because otherwise it's what? They're like, yeah, who's that? Who's 13th on the bench there?
Yeah,
bring him in.
Who's that Lithuanian kid over there?
It's like... He's not a speck of sweat on him.
Yeah.
He's just like totally dry. He's like, he's got a winter coat on.
He's got socks and slides on. He's like got to tie his shoes. And that,
I didn't think I was getting in this game.
And then he gets sucked out straight away. Yeah. That's the way.
Get out.
Get out. Yeah, get out. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, that's crazy. But they've been, the only thing I am nervous about the Knicks is that they're like dominating everyone else other than like the other top 4 teams in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, it's for me, it's Boston or Celtics. I mean, Celtics or Knicks. Because the Cavs are on a run, but then it's a regular season team. They haven't done it in the playoffs yet, you know what I mean? Like, and it all changes. Like, the Knicks, you've built this team to beat Boston, haven't you? Pretty much. So, like, it's between you guys, I reckon, yeah. And it could go either way. Boston have got more options. The bench is better. That's a given. You know what I mean?
And
you can bring in 2 players off the bench that can have 40.
Tibbs doesn't play the bench at all.
No, he doesn't. He just plays Josh Hart the whole game, yeah.
Dude, the guy plays 40 minutes a night,
Oh,
basically.
it's crazy, innit?
Just an absolute dog.
Yeah, exactly.
So much hustle.
Yeah.
Real dog.
Oh, yeah.
And
I mean, we used to have him at the Lakers. We had to get rid of him for the AD trade. But yeah, which became Luka now. You're like, this has
So
paid
funny.
off dividends. Yeah.
Dude, Nico, what's his last name? Nico.
Something began with M or something.
Yeah,
Whatever, yeah.
it was like the all Nico team I saw, and it was
Yeah.
like
Brunson,
it was
Luka.
Brunson, Luka, Porzingis.
Grimes.
Yep, Grimes,
Yeah,
and
he's
then
been cooking.
one more. But I was like, holy shit, dude, that's
Who was the one more,
a
actually,
championship
yeah.
team right there.
I know, of course, yeah.
You know?
That's crazy. I mean, nobody could have picked Brunson, really.
No.
Nobody could have picked him.
No one's
going
gonna
to
give because like even though Luka's like what 3, he plays the point.
Yeah, point forward,
Right.
isn't he? Yeah.
It's crazy. He's 6'9".
Yeah, that's crazy. And he's bigger than LeBron.
Every
That's nuts.
time he has the ball, I'm always like, oh, he's like
Yeah.
6'1".
Oh, watching him the other day,
He
it was
looks
like
6'1".
he's so slow. Like it's like crazy how he's getting to the, I'm like, all right, he's getting stripped, he's getting blocked. Oh, he's made it. How's that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's exciting to watch.
Yeah, it's
I love
insane, yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. I obviously I want the Knicks to win it all. That would be, dude.
So you're a Knicks, you're not a
Yeah.
Boston fan?
No, I'm from Long Island.
Oh, fair,
yeah,
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, but you don't
I
comment,
spent
yeah.
time in Boston, started
Yeah.
comedy there, but yeah, I'm a Knicks, Jets, Mets. So like, dude, if the Knicks, once the playoffs come, you should plan a trip
Yeah.
to come back to New York, because when the Knicks are in the playoffs and they're making a run,
Yeah.
the city goes wild.
Until they lose.
Yeah,
Then it's back
yeah.
to, I hate these
Dude, the
motherfuckers. Yeah.
city goes insane because
Is
it's
it?
the only team. Like, no one's a Nets fan, dude.
Yeah, no.
No, unless you are like a New Jersey Nets fan, or you
Yeah.
like
And then you probably don't even live in the city. You
are
live
a
in New
transplant
Jersey.
who now lives in
Yeah.
Brooklyn. That's it. Now you're a Nets fan. But
Yeah.
other than that, everybody is split. Mets, Yankees, Jets, Giants. This is the only team that the whole city rallies
Yeah,
behind.
yeah, true.
You know,
That's
it's
sick.
awesome.
I might have to, because that's on my bucket list. I've never been to a playoff game.
Yeah, I went.
never actually been to a playoff
I went
game,
2
yeah.
years ago, game 1 of round 2, when it was Knicks Heat.
Yeah.
And it was with Jimmy Butler and what's his name? The dude who
Tyler Hero?
the point guard off the bench.
Tyler Hero? Duncan Robinson?
No, black guy.
Victor Oladipo?
No, smaller point guard.
For the Heat?
Yeah, he's not on him anymore.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Kyle Lowry.
Oh, Kyle Lowry, yes, yeah.
I was with Luke, and Luke
Yeah.
kept calling him Fat Lowry.
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
was
that's
just
great, yeah.
cooking us, dude. He was just
He's
cooking us.
got that BBL out of here.
Oh,
He's got that
dude.
BBL.
Cooking us off the bench, just eating his
so
way
funny, yeah.
up until game time. But yeah, dude, we sat second to last row in MSG, and it was $550.
Wow.
Yeah.
Up here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went I got courtside tickets to the G League South Bay Lakers, didn't I?
You were telling me
for
that,
Bronny's
yeah.
first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking sick.
Sitting next to all the
I was sat next to Rob Pelinka and D'Angelo Russell, so the security's not that tight. I just walk onto the court during layup lines. Just
hilarious.
walk up to Bronny straight away. I'm like, what's happening, lad? He's like, what the fuck? Dabs me up. I'm talking to him. He's like, what's going on here? Like, the kid is like, he's trying to get locked in. I'm talking, do you watch the Liverpool game today? Because his dad owns the team. You know, it's like a part owner of the team. He's like, no, I missed it or whatever. I'm like, is your dad coming? I'm like, yeah, he's coming later. I'm like, well, I'm going to be here anyway, so if you need me.
We'll
And the
hang out
kid's
later.
like, what is going, yeah.
He looks over, you're sitting next to Rob having a conversation.
yeah.
He's like, oh, he must be someone important.
So I sat down there, then Rob comes up to me with this seat taken. I'm like, no. So I'm talking to him then. I'm like, oh, fuck, what, this is crazy. And then JJ Redick comes over and he says hello to Rob. Then he says hello to me because he thinks I'm mates with Rob then. I'm like, all right, lad, yeah. I'm like,
Hey,
all
how you
right,
doing?
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
Kyle.
yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I know, yeah. I'm like, the boys look good. They think I'm a scout or something from like the Euro League or whatever.
Yeah.
And then D-Lo's like, oh, is this one taken? I'm like, nah, go for it, lad, yeah.
Pop on down,
So I'm
dude.
talking to him about, I mean, I fucking hate D-Lo at that moment. He loses me so much
More
money.
the merrier.
But yeah, now he's at the next, fuck him. But so we were talking about like golf and just the game and all that, but he seems sound. And then yeah,
Dude,
I like
that's-
the best golfer is Austin Reeves on the team or something. So,
I believe that.
Yeah, of course. He'll be Bilby in it. Yeah,
Yeah. Middle of the country. Where was he? He's a real Midwestern
he's gonna be
boy,
like
right?
a Nebraskan kid or something. Yeah.
Corn fed.
So that was like, yeah, that was crazy. And then I'm like getting bevied, I'm fucking all this sort of stuff. And then like, I don't know if it's because I played basketball that day and I was in the sun all day, or I was just starstruck. So at half time, I'm like, I'm like up and down. Did I tell you this? Yeah, crazy, innit?
You're like passed out.
Yeah, I almost passed out. Exactly. I'm like fucking on the drips and all that. You know what I mean? Like I'm on the thing, and then the guys come up to me. And he's like, "Oh, yo, you're all right?" Like Rob Pelinka again. He's like, sees me. He's like, "You're all right?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I just didn't drink any water today, so I got some water and I was fine." But it was like. Went from screaming on the bench to like next time he sees me, I'm like, got the drips.
Got the IV in the hallway.
Yeah.
Right by they're selling sodas and giving you IVs.
Crazy, man.
Dude, we're just about at an hour, man, if you want to wrap it. That was great.
Yeah,
Thanks for
that was
coming
great.
by.
I got free gigs tonight, so yeah.
Oh, do you?
You gotta meet Bill Bear for dinner.
Dude, he sees you again, you might be hanging out.
Exactly, I know. And then straight afterwards, I fucking washed my hands straight away. I was like, I should have kept a bit of essence on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try and get the lift going or something.
Smell it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man, that's moisturizer.
Yeah, that's
right
clam chowder.
it's a clam chowder.
Yeah.
Well, dude, tell them where they can find you.
LeBron James of Comedy on Instagram.
So
please. I'll show you my stickers. I got my face on LeBron's body. So,
oh yeah, dude. Yeah. So funny. And you can follow me at Dylan Krasinski on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. At Troublemakers on all those sites. We're posting 5 clips an episode now.
Bang,
dude.
bang.
Banging up.
Nice.
And Dom will hopefully be back with us the next episode because I talked to him. He literally can barely talk. He's like, I think I got strep. And then he was like, I got the flu. Apparently the flu is like brutal this year, but
really?
I do enough nicotine where it's
it don't matter. You're dead inside.
Works your immune system. That's what I heard.
That's true.
I've been sick since I
after
started
it, he
doing
was
them.
like, I'll take you to this place for a great sandwich. It was like the shittiest looking place ever. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it was you know that place? I don't know. Like all the shelves are empty. There's like dust and outdated cans. And he's like, this is the best place here. I'm like, sure.
You want
lad,
chips?
yeah.
Whenever you go into a place and the chips got dust on them, I'm like, this is not good.
No. But it was a good sandwich, actually.
It is a pretty good place. But, all right, we will see you next week, baby. Good night.
Peace out.